Hey everybody, it's WillBits. We're playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, not chapter, not year anything, because there's another side quest that slipped in. I'm wearing my animated skeleton costume that was in a little 2-day event that just wrapped up. It was so short, it didn't even coincide with anything. But we have the Halloween feast coming up. When a deadly threat crushes the Halloween feast, it's up to you to protect Hogwarts. Prove yourself as Hogwarts defender to receive a special honor and outfit. And we all know the part that actually matters there. It's the outfit. Let's get this going. Has the actual chapter? No, the world chapters haven't come in, so we're just going to be doing this. Attend the Halloween feast that we've been decorating for. Oh, I don't get to show up in my cool animated skeleton sweater. Fine, robe time. The proper feast is here.
I'm already planning my 500th birthday party. The only thing I loathe more than holidays are parties.
I grew these pumpkins in my garden.
Happy Halloween, Will!
You too, Penny. Can you believe this place? It looks amazing!
I've been looking forward to the Halloween feast all year. What are you most looking forward to?
Treats. It's gotta be the treats. I would like some treats. I like friends. I like festivities. Give me some treats. I'm looking forward to the sweets. Massive lollipops, carrot cake, goblets of colored bubblegum, pop, everything.
You better get there before Hagrid finishes them off. I saw him stuffing his pockets with peppermint toads.
Let's see how everyone else is enjoying the Halloween feast. Get this started for an hour. Feasty times. Talk to Penny, talk to Snape.
Imagine what this year's Christmas feast will be like.
That's the one people tend to celebrate more. Though you would think in a magical world Halloween would be a big deal.
Most frightening thing about Halloween is being forced to talk to people, to you.
I wonder if when you're a magic user or like a semi-monstrous being, if like they relax the rules a little bit and let the wizarding world kind of like sneak around amongst the muggles for a little bit. Oh, it's just a costume. No big deal, guys. That's what I would say. Looks like everyone's having a great time, except for the ones who are always miserable.
It's nearing the end of the feast. When do you think the entertainment will start?
Dumbledore usually introduces the entertainment, but he isn't here. Maybe I should go and find him.
Do you want me to come with you, Will?
Yes, I could use your help. Let's go hang out, Penny. We're not gonna address the conversation that we had earlier, that's fine. Yeah, I could use your help to find Dumbledore faster.
We need to hurry back so you don't miss out on all the sweets.
All right. Oh, who's this new person?
Will, I need your help. Come to the training grounds immediately. It's an emergency.
Hello, new friend. If we're here meeting a new person, is it gonna be good that we brought Penny or awkward? What?
No.
Nothing to be afraid of, love. We're here to free you from your little laws and to show you what true power tastes like.
Who are you?
Fenrir Greyback. I'll be taking care of you from now on, after I get a bite or two.
Run, Penny.
I can't leave you with them.
Please. Penny. Run! You don't belong here.
That's where you're wrong, little wizard. Everything belongs to us. You'll see the truth soon enough, or you'll be dead.
We'll stop you.
That's what the girl said. Now look at her, lying on the ground like a pretty little slab of meat. Right, friend? What sort of leader would I be if I didn't let my pack have a bite too?
I won't let you hurt anyone at Hogwarts! Duel time! Let's fight a team of werewolves! Hopefully this is balanced. Yeah, no, okay, this is balanced around new players. So we're at a huge advantage here. Aggressive! This should obliterate all of you. This is gonna hit you so hard that your grandchildren are also going to be depulsoed. 17 plus 44. You done.
You're strong for a little one. You might just make a valuable addition to my pack. If not, you'll at least make a decent meal.
While attack him is probably going to happen no matter what I do, I feel like we should at least try to reason with him, to convince him that this is folly. Call this whole thing off. Just tell me what you want. I can help.
I wanna do what I do best. I wanna sink more teeth into your friends and teachers. I wanna make every witch and wizard in the world a werewolf and kill anyone that tries to stop me. Can you help me with that, little wizard?
I'm probably not going to help with that, no.
Dumbledore.
Are you alright, Will? I'm fine. There were werewolves. I'm aware. Just removed 5 of them from Hagrid's hut. What happened to Miss Lebowska? I don't know. She was just lying there. She doesn't appear to have been bitten. Return to your dormitory, Will. Can I do anything to help? No. I'll bring in an expert from the Werewolf Capture Unit. Werewolf Capture Unit? Cecil Lee? I have some important questions to ask about the werewolf attack, plus a few unimportant ones. I'll meet you in Joms. Cecil Lee. Let's meet him. You must be WillBits. And you are? Cecil Lee. I'm here by Headmaster Dumbledore's request on behalf of the Werewolf Capture Unit. We're a part of the Beast Division of the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, charged with capturing werewolves. Affirmative. I'd like to speak to you about the attack you witnessed in the training grounds during the Halloween feast. Of course. What would you like to know? I want to know everything, Mr. Bits. I think you'll find that I'm quite matriculate. You enrolled in college? Matriculate? What? Do you mean meticulous? Let's not confuse ourselves with words and their meanings. That's playing right into the werewolf's paws. Ha ha ha. I like you already. Alright, 3 hours of giving testimony to Cecil. 3 werewolves, yes. Good, great, fine, good. Fenrir Greyback. I should have known. He's the most savage werewolf there is. Have you faced him before? Many times. Why haven't you captured him? Have you seen how big he is? Those cold eyes and that sinister smirk? He's far too frightening. Well, why will this time be any different? Because this time, you're going to help me. They say you're the best and brightest that Hogwarts has to offer. Even brighter than my nephew Barnaby, and he's the sharpest member of the Lee family by a wide margin. Help me catch a Fenrir Greyback, and I can promise you a place in the Werewolf Capture Unit. Oh, Cecil Lee! Should I have given him an Australian accent? I like the voice that I'm giving with him. I'm just gonna stick with the way that he is. I'll think about it. I'll give you the thanks, Mr. Lee. I'll think about it. Don't think too hard. That's my motto. Being a member of the Werewolf Capture Unit is the best job there is. I mean, sure, most of us get bitten or eaten or get lost in the woods or towns with a lot of winding streets. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Werewolves are a scourge on wizard kind. Oh, we need to eliminate every last one of them before they do the same to us. How do you know they're all bad? This seems like maybe we're generalizing too far in the wrong direction, and maybe werewolves are a metaphor for something real, like real-world afflictions or conditions that somebody might have and maybe back off?
How do you know the sky is blue?
Because I look at it?
Exactly.
I'm not sure I understand.
Worry not, Mr. Bits. I'm an expert at the ministry, and I hardly understand anything. Learn everything you can about werewolves and join me for the investigation. If we don't stop these werewolves, they'll infect everyone in Hogwarts.
Okay. I've gathered every book on werewolves I could find to help us study. Let's meet in the common room. Okay. Time to study up.
I'm allergic to pumpkins.
Don't eat them. Or leave the room.
Ben Copper told me muggles wear silly costumes on Halloween, as opposed to us, we wear silly costumes
all the time.
Is it true that there was a werewolf attack during the Halloween feast?
I mean, immediately after, but yes. Thanks for helping me study werewolves, Rowan. I need to understand them to have a chance of stopping them. Of course, Will. I'll do anything to keep us from getting infected. Dumbledore would never hire me as a professor if he knew I'd been bitten by a werewolf. he definitely would never have a professor that... Well, let's see what we can learn about them, especially Fenrir Greyback. 3 hours. Okie dokie. You know, he doesn't actually have a gray back. It's a remarkably unhairy back for a werewolf. And for considering the rest of him. Well, we've read every book in the Twilight trilogy, and I'm hooked. Why did we ever read these other books about, what are they called? Wizards? Not interested. Thanks, Rowan. I understand enough about werewolves and Greyback now to help with the investigation. What should I do if you become a werewolf? Put me out of my misery. I would say help me hide. Help me find a place to hide. Somewhere safe where I can't hurt anyone. And where nobody else can hurt me. I'll hide you in the barn on my parents' tree farm. The goats won't be happy about it, but they're always ornery anyway. I need to find Cecil. We have to stop Greyback and his werewolves before all of Hogwarts is infected. Good luck, Will. And happy Halloween? It's some kind of Halloween. Alright. Part 2! To protect Hogwarts from Fenrir Greyback's nefarious plan, you and Cecil Lee search for leads. Let's do it.
I hope you've been studying up on werewolves, because it's time to hunt for evidence in the training grounds.
Alright. Let's find some evidence.
That's the girl who was attacked by werewolves. I should feel sorry for her, but there's just not something I do.
Woof. Did Dumbledore tell you? Me hut was almost overrun by werewolves.
Yeah, he said he helped out with something there. I learned everything I could about werewolves and Fenrir Greyback, Mr. Lee.
Well done. I trust you remember Miss Lebowska.
Yes, of course. Hi.
Thank you so much for saving me. I'm Chiara.
Well, I'm Will. Nice to meet you again. You know what I mean.
Enough of the pleasantries. We have werewolves to capture. I've asked Miss Lebowska to tell us everything she remembers. We should also search the area for clues to Greyback's whereabouts.
What should I be looking for?
Fur, fangs, werewolf bits and bobs.
Good thing you're an expert. Oh, just an hour of searching for clues. As soon as I get some energy. Very intrigued by Chiara, this new female character. Although I'm a little worried that we're gonna, like, have her be really interesting right here in this mini story, and then we're barely ever gonna see her again. Just like what happened with the Animagus story. Where, like, he's kind of, like, around in the background, but because it's unclear whether or not people actually finished that story, he's kind of like Schrodinger's students that are, like, they're kind of there and your friends, and they're also not actually there at the same time. Thanks for telling us what happened, Chiara. It'll definitely help.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any clues to the werewolf's whereabouts. I never noticed how well those words go together. From now on, I think I'll call a werewolf's whereabouts werewolfabouts.
No, it was fine and then it wasn't.
Save more time for capturing werewolves by combining two words into one. It's ideas like that that make me the pride of the Werewolf Capture Unit, according to me.
Brilliant.
What do you do with the werewolves after you capture them?
It depends on the werewolf, really. Some can be released back into society, shunned as they should be. Others are far too gone. If it were up to me, I'd eradicate all of them. There's nothing left of a person once they're bitten. Nothing good, anyway.
Do you think all werewolves are bad, Will?
I can't decide. I mean, some are victims, but also, like, maybe it's cool to be able to turn into a giant, powerful wolf. You could use that for good. You know, werewolves, not werewolves, or whatever. I don't know what to think. I feel sorry for them, but Greyback made it sound like they want to kill us all.
You would think all wizards were bad, too, if you only met he who was not be named.
We need to ask around and see if anyone else has had any contact with these werewolves. It's only a matter of time before Greyback comes back for our throats. Greyback comes back. Could be another werewolf about opportunity. Greyback back, maybe? No, that's not as good, is it?
No, it's definitely not.
I'll keep working on it while we continue our investigation. Keep safe, Miss Lebowska. There's werewolves about.
I'm aware. They attacked me.
Calling it now, Chiara has been bitten.
Mr. Pitts and I will make sure it doesn't happen again. Let's continue our investigation.
She's hiding it from us, and she's gonna come out at the last minute. But she's gonna be a good werewolf, so it's gonna be fine. It's gonna teach us all a lesson. Madam Hooch rhymes with pooch, which reminds me of werewolves. Let's continue our investigation by interviewing her. At the place where we just were. We will leave and come back, and then hopefully Hooch will be there.
I hit a werewolf across the face with a broom once. Then I ran.
Aren't you supposed to be like the head of the... whatever.
I'm so sorry I didn't help you with those werewolves, Will.
It's okay. I understand. You have werewolf PTSD. But probably gonna hold a grudge about it. Because now I do too.
Madam Hooch?
Who are you?
Cecil Lee. I'm with the Werewolf Capture Unit. We're part of the Beast Division of the Department for the...
I have a lesson to teach, Mr. Lee. What do you want?
We'd like to ask you a few questions about werewolves.
Is this some sort of joke?
No, ma'am. There's absolutely nothing humorous about normal people turning into wolf people.
Do you have a son named Barnaby?
He's my nephew. How did you know?
Lucky guess, I suppose. Why would I know anything about werewolves? You're tough. I'm not gonna say you're strange. That sounds rude. You're the toughest teacher at Hogwarts, Madam Hooch. I'm sure you've tangled with a werewolf before.
I don't tangle with anything, Mr. Bits. If a werewolf came at me, I'd blast it back to wherever it came from.
That's a form of tangling! Blasting things back to where it came from, or so help me, is a form of tangling.
Impressive. Would you be interested in joining the Werewolf Capture Unit?
No.
Very well, then.
You want to talk about this werewolf foolishness? It can wait until after class.
Okay. Alright. Werewolf foolishness. 3 hours of class.
Be right with you, Madam Hooch.
Alright. Finish up that class, which was exactly the same, except that Cecil was, like, watching over everybody's shoulder.
Class is finished to ask your questions.
Where were you when the Halloween feast attack took place?
At the feast, drinking pumpkin juice.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a fan of pumpkin juice.
I'll give you one more question.
Have you ever seen a werewolf on school grounds?
If I have, it's been in human form.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about werewolves walking around Hogwarts in human form. Foreshadowing.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Madam Hooch and I are highly trained professionals in our given disciplines.
Don't put us in the same sentence.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your time. If you happen to remember anything else, you can always contact me at...
I won't.
Very well then. Come on, Mr. Bits. Hopefully Mr. Filch will be more helpful.
Mr. Filch is well known for being helpful. Not helpful. What's the other thing? Unhelpful.
I don't know what you want from me, but you best come to the corridor and make it quick.
Haha. Okay. Let's interview Filch.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the recent werewolf attack. I'm Cecil Lee with the...
Mrs. Norris doesn't like you.
Animals tend to have that reaction to me. I've been told I have a very masculine scent.
That's another way of saying you stink.
Oh, Filch with the burns.
I never thought of it that way.
It's the way priggish twits demean your character. They call it a euphonium.
No, it's a euphemism. It's not a instrument. Euphemism.
What?
It's called a euphemism. I'm pretty sure a euphonium is a musical instrument.
That ain't right.
It's like a big trumpet. Like a big...
I'm fairly certain Mr. Filch and his hissing cat are correct, Mr. Bits. There is no such thing as a euphemism.
Well, maybe not in your universe. You three are the experts.
That's right.
Do you know anything about werewolves, Mr. Filch?
Why should I tell you anything?
You can use your shackles to protect the students. To protect the students of Hogwarts, the school of which you are the caretaker. Right, you obviously don't care about that. Is there a reward for capturing the werewolves, Mr. Lee?
Only that.
Only the adoration of the entire wizarding world?
It's about time I got some respect from the entire world. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know about werewolves.
Which is enough that it could be fit in just an hour. Might be able to fit this in an hour. If not, I haven't picked up my energies yet for the day, so I'll do a pass and scoop all of those up. Oh yeah, definitely gonna need a scoop. Definitely gonna need the scoop. Come on, Mrs. Norris. Beep boop. Getting the scoops. Hopefully that is enough to get us through to the end. Now that we've scooped up all of Mrs. Norris's energy. That's not what happened. You're not a Neblonian. Futurama reference. Alright, okay. What you got for us, Filch? Thanks, Mr. Filch. That might actually be quite helpful.
Absolutely. We'll speak with Professor Flitwick and see what he knows about werewolves at Hogwarts.
I'll be expecting my well-deserved adoration.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't get adoration just for telling us about werewolves. You'd have to actually, like, be more involved than that.
I have a bit of time before Charms begins, if you'd like to talk.
Yeah, okay. Flitwick!
I remember sitting in that very seat as a student in Charms. Unfortunately, that's about all I remember.
I drew a picture of a dragon eating a werewolf. That's what they eat, right? I wonder if the Werewolf Capture Unit is looking to hire any cowards. Yes, almost exclusively.
Professor Flitwick?
Yes?
I'm Cecil Lee with the Werewolf Capture Unit. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the recent attack.
I was preparing the frog choir to perform at the Halloween feast, so I'm not sure I can be of much help.
Not to worry, everyone else has been fairly useless thus far, so our expectations for you couldn't be lower.
It's not really how you should frame it, though.
I'm flattered. I'll tell you everything I know about werewolves at Hogwarts after class.
We were gonna talk before class! Fine, 3 hours of class, then we'll talk about it.
Yes, good to finally learn some charms, which I never learned my first time through. Yes.
Do you think I'd still be afraid of the dark if I became a werewolf? Yeah. Just be, I mean, you're already scared all the time anyway, so.
Class has ended. What would you like to know, Mr. Lee?
Have you ever seen a werewolf on school grounds?
If I had, I'm not certain I would tell you.
Why is that?
Because werewolves are victims. I don't believe they should be trapped, persecuted, and destroyed.
They might be victims, but that doesn't change the fact that they're bloodthirsty killers.
I'm quite certain that most werewolves manage their condition without hurting anyone.
Well, I'm quite certain that I'm the only werewolf expert at Hogwarts.
You're wearing a uniform, so it must be true. Tell me, Mr. Bits, have you been impressed with Mr. Lee's expertise?
I'm gonna say he seems to know what he's doing, I guess. I think it's important that we play along for now. Maybe. He's a little bit bumbling. Bumbling is a good word for you, Cecil. Mr. Lee seems to know what he's doing. I'm sure he'll capture Greyback and the other werewolves.
Thank you, Mr. Bits. 10 points to Hufflepuff.
Ooh, I'll take that. I wish we had a thing going on, but I'll take the points regardless. You can't award house points. Oh.
Yes, well, I'm 10 Werewolf Capture Unit points to Hufflepuff. Now Hufflepuff's winning, because none of the other houses have any.
Are those real?
No. You should visit Hagrid. He has a verifiable evidence that something wonderful can come from werewolves.
Okay, part 2 complete. Something wonderful coming from werewolves. I can't wait to try werewolf honey. I bet it's delicious. You are entrusted with secrets that make you question what you've been told about werewolves. Let's look at the secrets behind the wonderful world of werewolves. Werewolf pride.
What's the meaning of this?
Professor Flitwick says you think werewolves are all bad, so we thought we'd show you that that's not the case.
Where did you get a wolf cub?
He followed me out of the Forbidden Forest one day. He still lives there, but he comes to visit every once in a while.
Anytime he catches sight of Chiara, she has a way with animals.
What's his name?
Borf.
Why, Borf?
Woof!
That answers that.
It's a cute pup, but what does it have to do with werewolves?
It is a werewolf.
In a matter of speaking.
I don't understand.
We'll explain, and feel free to pet Borf. He doesn't bite.
Petting Borf? Petting Borf? An hour petting Borf? Yes, I will. I will spend an hour petting Borf.
They're like regular wolves, but even smarter.
Yeah, I bet. They should be like, I guess not quite human smart.
I've seen werewolves, and this is no werewolf.
Borf isn't the only wolf like this living in the Forbidden Forest.
Alright, so they can be smarter dogs. And that's cool. That's good. Dogs already very smart, cute, good, like. We mostly just need to establish that, like, Fenrir is, like, an anomaly. And maybe even most werewolves are chill and okay. So when two werewolves mate at the full moon, they can have wolf cubs like Borf? So wait, it never becomes a human?
Borf. That's right, and they're smart and beautiful and wouldn't hurt a billywig.
And what makes you think this pup was spawned from werewolves?
Because rumor is Professor Dumbledore is the one who set the pups loose in the forest. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, I still don't believe it. If this pup had werewolf blood, it would be clawing for our throats.
Borf.
Have you considered that everything with werewolf blood might not be as terrible as Fenrir Greyback, and maybe he just sucks?
Why would I consider an idea? That's the opposite of what I've already decided.
Just gonna take that gif and post it on every political discussion for the rest of our lives.
Because you might be wrong?
I don't have time to be wrong. Let's get back to our investigation.
I'll meet you later. Thanks, Mr. Lee, but I think I'll stay with Chiara and Hagrid. I'll meet you later.
All right, but if I have a chance to capture Fenrir Greyback, I won't wait for you.
I understand.
On second thought, I'll almost certainly wait for you because Finnear Greyback is terrifying.
I understand. You're a coward.
Meet me in the corridor later, Will. I need to tell you a secret.
Is it that you're a werewolf? I already know.
You can tell me too.
No offense, Hagrid, but you're terrible at keeping secrets.
You make a fair point. I'm really bad at it. Happy Halloween, then. Bye for the rest of the chapter. Bye, bye, bye. I've done my element. Go talk to the rest of the teachers.
I have something important I need to tell you, Will. Will you join me in the corridor?
Yes. Let's move along. Out of the way, Nick. Get out of here, you ghost. Move. Come on. Out of my way. Hey, Chiara, you wanted to tell me a secret?
I don't know if I want to, but I think I have to. It's something I've never told anyone before. Something that could get me into a lot of trouble. Do you promise to keep my secret no matter how bad it might be?
I'll definitely tell everyone your secret immediately. I'm gonna say no, I'll keep your secret. I'm gonna ignore you, Mr. Button. 7 says, intellectually honest says I can't promise to keep your secret. And honestly, it's probably gonna get out, but I've already guessed. I'm gonna say I'll keep your secret. I'll keep your secret, Chiara. I'm gonna say yes.
Thank you, Will. I knew I could trust you. Let's talk. It's time I told someone my deepest secret. I'm gonna rank the Backstreet Boys in the order of how much I like them, and it's not gonna go the way you think.
8 hours of Backstreet Boy categorizing. Alright, let's get to it. I'll list them the way I think, and then you guys write the way you think, and then we're gonna compare notes and decide how much we hate each other based on that. 8 hours later. I must be talking in my sleep. So you're,
I'm a werewolf, but I swear I'm nothing like Finnear Greyback.
I'm so shocked. Let me pretend to be shocked. I believe you, Chiara. Why did Greyback attack you during the feast if you're a werewolf too?
I saw them walk out of the forest towards Hogwarts, so I tried to stop them, but I wasn't strong enough. I should have run for help instead.
Well, I'm glad you told me. Like I said, I'll keep your secret.
Thank you, Will, but I need something else from you.
Your blood! Wait, no, that's vampires. What is it?
I treat my condition with Wolfsbane potion, but I've run out. The ingredients can be hard to find, and I don't know how to brew it myself.
I'll help you, Chiara. What do you need?
Thank you so much, Will. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I've already gathered almost all of the ingredients. The last thing I need is the aconite from potions class. Then we'll need to find someone who's skilled enough to brew Wolfsbane potion.
Okay, so convince Penny to help a werewolf that she's terrified of. That should be fine and not a problem at all. Not even close. I'm waiting in potions, ready to help. Will, just tell me what you need me to do. We're just gonna do our class. And then go get the thing.
I think I'd quite like being a werewolf.
Yeah, you got the smell down already. Pumpkin's one of my favorite words. It's fun to say. Pumpkin. 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 Heh.
Werewolves are people too, except for when the moon is full.
I need your help, Rowan. Finally! I mean, of course, Will. Should we research bezoars and other undigested clumps of matters that accumulate inside of a digestive system? Rowan, what? Focus, Rowan, come on! No. I need you to distract Snape so I can gather aconite for a friend. How should I distract Snape? Pick a fight with Marula is the most reasonable. Asking him questions is more your forte. We shouldn't pick a fight. We shouldn't do that, guys. Let's not be the bad Pufflepuffs. Let's ask him questions. Just ask him a lot of questions and get him talking about potions. I have 4 notebooks full of Snape-specific questions. Yeah, this is the Rowanist answer. As soon as he's finished lecturing, distract him and I'll gather the aconite. Alright, an hour of Distracto Snapo. As funny as it would be to watch Marula and Rowan fight, I actually think Marula would kick Rowan's butt. And while very distracting, Rowan doesn't deserve that. And I know this is probably supposed to take place during year 1, like some of the other things, but I think it'd be a little bit like in our current plotline, we're kind of mending fences with Marula a little bit, and it'd be nice to not exacerbate that. All right, Rowan. Snape has finished lecturing, and distract him while I gather aconite. Will do, Will. Excuse me, Professor Snape, can I ask you a couple hundred questions?
What?
Did you always know you wanted to be a potions master? Who was your favorite teacher at Hogwarts? Did Dumbledore create a special exam for this job? Do you think he'd give me a job? What's your favorite color? Thanks, Rowan. I got the aconite. Maybe don't tell him that in front of Snape, though. Great. I'll just keep asking Snape questions until he throws a jar at me.
I've got a collection of jars right here.
Now I just need to find someone who's skilled enough to brew Wolfsbane potion. Snape, how do you feel about werewolves? The answer is it's going to be Penny. I'm ready to meet. Let's meet in the Great Hall. I suspect this is going to be a talky convincy that doesn't require energy, so we're going to barrel on in.
No one at the Ministry of answers my owls for some reason.
Thank you so much for your help, Will. I know we'll be able to stop Greyback if we work together. Terrible things always seem to happen on Halloween.
Thanks for meeting me, Penny.
Of course, Will. I'm so sorry I didn't go with you to help with those werewolves.
It's okay, I understand. But there is another way you can help me.
Of course, anything.
I need you to help me brew a Wolfsbane potion.
Anything that doesn't remotely involve werewolves.
Please, Penny, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I hate saying no to you, Will, but a werewolf killed one of my childhood friends. You'll have to convince me why I should ever help a werewolf.
Why you should ever help a werewolf. 554. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty easy to convince Penny of this.
I also want to help you, Will, but I hate everything involving werewolves.
Why do you need my help? Your middle name is Wolfsbane. You're brilliant with potions. Her middle name is not Wolfsbane. Penny Wolfsbane Haywood. I mean, it flows okay. Whoa! Yeah, okay, one question does it. Well, okay, I am good with potions. Just that little ego stroke went a long way. Oh no, it didn't quite finish her off.
Werewolves are my greatest fear.
This makes them less dangerous. Oh. I think that's a better answer, but okay. Not that it matters with these bonuses.
Alright, Bits. I'll help you brew a Wolfsbane potion.
Bits! Bits! We're getting a little more formal, aren't we? I think we're better friends than that, Penny.
Alright, well, I'll help you brew a Wolfsbane potion. Please promise me you won't try to fight Fenrir Greyback alone.
I won't fight him at all. I didn't want to fight him at all. I just want to help Cecil Lee capture him so he can't hurt our friends. Besides, Greyback is horrifying. I don't think I'd stand a chance. No, we could.
Please be careful, Will. I can't lose someone else to werewolves.
I will. Now let's find Chiara and brew Wolfsbane potion. Ooh, and I got the hat! Oh, it's a hat! Oh, that's the best part of this, is just that we got a hat accessory. Alright, Halloween Feast Part 4. It's up to you and your allies to battle Fenrir Greyback and save Hogwarts from his plot. I don't even care that much about the rest of the outfit, so long as I got a hat to put on. Alright, no, we're dropping everything. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it counts as a hairstyle. So I can't have the blue hair and the hat at the same time. Also, the hat doesn't have the werewolf, capture unit insignia on it. It's just a blank, constable hat. I'm wearing it anyway. We do not get enough hats. Alright. I have to wait 5 hours before I can brew the Wolf's Bane potion. Yikes. So, something to keep in mind if you're cutting it close. I guess we'll be back to do that in a little bit. As we check out our cool new hat. Yeah. Give me different hat options. Thanks in advance. Alright, time to brew us a Wolf's Bane potion. Wolves hate it. Thanks to this one weird trick.
Thank you so much for helping us brew Wolfsbane Potion, Penny. I would say it's my pleasure, but I don't enjoy anything to do with werewolves. Did Will not tell you? I keep my secrets, Chiara! I told you! I told you I'd keep your secret! What secret? I thought I knew all of the gossip. I'm a werewolf, Penny. That's not funny. Trust me, I know. How? When? I was bitten when I was a little girl. That's why I need the Wolfsbane potion. It doesn't stop me from transforming, but it helps me stay in control. How many other students at Hogwarts are werewolves? Please say none? None that I know of. I just don't want to hurt anyone, and I want to help stop Greyback. I just can't brew the potion on my own. Oh, I can teach you.
Alright, 3 hours. Not just giving her her latest dose. Not just feeding a girl a fish. But teaching her how to fish. For a potion that wolves hate. Or that helps keep wolves under control. I don't know, honestly, if you're a werewolf and you can manage to, like... Yeah, sure, you involuntarily transform once a month. But if you have a potion that lets you maintain your sense of self... So you don't go into a blood-crazed frenzy that can only be sated by the blood of mankind, but just kind of like, be just a chill dog, then you're basically an animagus, right? Like, I can turn into a bird and nobody's like, he turned into a bird and pooped on every statue in Hogwarts, no, 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 it's fine. It's chill, everybody's fine with it. Okay, got our potion, got our meds, gonna get back on our meds.
Okay, hopefully I brewed it correctly. Thank you, Penny. I'm sure you brewed it perfectly.
Glubba, 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 glubba. Good thing you have a potion bottle that looks like a giant werewolf head. I mean, I appreciate the design of having the potions look different from just the bottle perspective.
Blech! I will never get used to that taste.
Did it work?
I'm not dead, so that's a good sign. We won't know for sure until the next full moon. If it worked, I'll be able to help fight Greyback and his followers. If it didn't, I won't be able to control myself. I'll need you to stop me by any means necessary, Will. Will you kill me to stop me from killing someone else?
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure I could just, like, tie you down, just chain you to the bedpost or something. I'll find another way. Maybe Cecil will be able to capture you.
I hope you're right, but if not, please do whatever it takes to stop me from hurting someone.
I need to find Cecil. Hopefully he knows when Greyback is planning to attack again. Let's get moving, because time is a wasting.
I finished early raiding. I mean, investigating the kitchens. Let's share our findings in the courtyard.
Alright, let's check in.
Ah, there you are. I have some very important news.
Did your investigations uncover when Fenrir Greyback and his followers will attack again? Did you notice we have matching hats? I'm like your deputy, the deputyist.
No, my investigations have been absolutely useless, much like everything I do.
Oh.
The good news is that whenever those murderous werewolves attack, you're going to be well prepared. I'll teach you a spell I learned from the most courageous and gifted wizard of our time.
Professor Dumbledore?
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Gilderoy Lockhart is more gifted than Dumbledore?
Of course he is, just ask him.
What's this spell?
The Homorphous Charm, the only spell known to wizard kind that is capable of curing werewolves.
Really? It can cure werewolves? Why not just use that instead of capturing them?
Well, not all of us are as gifted as Gilderoy Lockhart. He says he always casts the spell perfectly, but when I cast it, it only temporarily returns a werewolf to human form. Gilderoy's kind of maybe full of, something. In any case, it can be quite valuable for stopping a werewolf in its tracks.
I suppose I'll try anything to stop Greyback and his followers. Okay.
Excellent. Let's try to do the Gilderoy Lockhart proud and practice the homorphous charm.
Alright, 3 hours of homorphosing. Sounds good to me. How do you know Gilderoy Lockhart was telling the truth?
Well, if Lockhart isn't the most gifted wizard, he's certainly the most handsome. I think so. Not sure what that says about me.
It's fine. You're easily impressioned. You're very impressionable. An impressionable young wizard, I understand, Cecil.
There, now Gilderoy Lockhart has taught you a worthless spell.
Like most of the ones he knows. They didn't make somebody else forget.
Well done, Gilderoy Lockhart would be moderately proud. Please cast the homorphous charm, Mr. Bits.
There aren't any werewolves here. You want me to cast it on thin air?
Unless you know of a willing werewolf to test it on.
Gilderoy Lockhart, I think, is a werewolf. We're not selling out. Especially not to Cecil. We're not selling out. I heard Gilderoy Lockhart's a werewolf.
Blasphemy. Gilderoy Lockhart is everything werewolves aren't. Kind, intelligent, incredibly well groomed.
I was only joking.
Now cast the amorphous charm.
I wonder if you actually can go back on your word and reveal to Cecil who all the werewolves are. Did I do it right?
I have no idea. Great. I suppose we'll know if it didn't work if you cast it on Greyback and he tears you to shreds.
Even better.
The next full moon will be here soon. Next time we meet, be prepared to battle Fenrir Greyback.
Did they attack at the last full moon? And this is now another full moon, so it's been a month?
I've found Fenrir Greyback. Quickly come to the training grounds.
Alright, okay. The timeline's a little hazy here, but it was during the Animagus quest, too.
Junior Deputy, come along. In our matching chapeaus.
Well. We ain't the only ones who came out to catch the full moon.
Stay back, Mr. Bits. For Hogwarts, for the Ministry of Magic, for the Werewolf Capture Unit, for Gilderoy Lockhart, my love. My person mentor.
Well, you sure did show him some fireworks.
Uh-oh.
What was that supposed to be?
The amorphous charm?
Get a bite of this idiot. If he squirms too much, kill him.
Cecil!
Don't worry about me, Mr. Bits. Everything is under control.
Looks like it's just you and me, little wizard. What say we let the full moon come all the way out?
Oh, took off my clothes. I wish you hadn't. Werewolf fight. Chiara! You beautiful white werewolf! You useless beautiful white werewolf! 898, a lot harder. Of your first year, that's gonna be a tricky fight. Still doable, I think, but tricky. I think he's still gonna get one shot with my stats. Hup. Oh yeah. Blasted him all the way back to the forest.
Incarcerus.
I should have started with that. That would have worked on him. You captured him.
We captured him. You might just be the next Gilderoy Lockhart.
I hope not.
I saw this one try to help you.
She's my friend. You aren't going to capture her, are you?
It's my sworn duty to capture every werewolf I see. I'm ignoring those other two. I caught the one. Those other two are mean. This one looks easy, so, bumps up my quota. But I think I'll help this one to Dumbledore's office instead. My colleagues in the Werewolf Capture Unit will bring Greyback and his followers to the Ministry. We couldn't have done this without you, Mr. Bits. Go enjoy the Halloween festivities.
All right. Okay. We did it.
There's a well-earned celebration waiting for you in the Great Hall, Will. I suggest you come quickly.
All right. I will enjoy the Halloween feast. Yes, I will. Kind of wrapped up a little neatly there. I think that plot could have maybe been spread out with a little less talk to all the professors. But okay, we're through Halloween, mostly.
Chiara and I are becoming good friends, Will. That would have never happened without you.
Well, I hope we see more of her.
You really are the hero of Hogwarts, Will.
The Ministry answers my owls now. I did a good. I'm competent. Or at least I've borrowed some of your competency. Welcome to the Halloween feast, Will.
Isn't that how we started? Are we having another Halloween feast? This is the second. Okay. We're having another one?
It totally seemed appropriate since we never got to properly finish the first. You can make these sort of determinations when you're the headmaster.
Okay, fair enough, fine. I'm just happy we don't have to worry about Fenrir Greyback and his followers.
And we're happy to have a helpful Hufflepuff like you at Hogwarts. Now please, enjoy a proper Halloween feast.
Okay. 8 hours of enjoyment to go, but that will finish out the chapter. I only have 16 hours left on my clock, but that is the final task to get yourself a dapper little outfit. Big cool party with all the ghosts. The Bloody Baron looking particularly bloody there, I'm noticing. Not really a lot of animation going on. We're all just kind of mostly milling around in our basic poses, but that's okay. I think there's going to be some more ghost chapters coming up in the main story where we're actually going to get to talk to these guys a little bit, so hopefully that'll be next time. Let me know again if you ever want to visit Borf again. Oh yeah, Borf has been really underutilized. Borf was very cute, but he just showed up one time, said Borf twice. Thank you so much for helping me against Greyback, Chiara.
Of course, Will. That's what werewolf friends are for.
Congratulations, Mr. Bits.
For what?
For becoming an honorary member of the Werewolf Capture Unit.
Please, I should be in charge. You guys are bad. I mean, I'm assuming that if you're the best one, that everybody else is less good than you. Although, a lot of bureaucracy has the worst person at the top somehow.
We got you a uniform and everything.
Well, thanks, Mr. Lee.
You're quite welcome. Now, where did I put it? I could have sworn it was in my hand. Maybe it was the other hand. No, both of my hands only have gloves. Would you like to wear these gloves? They're a bit large for you. Oh, well, you'll have a special gift waiting for you at the end of the Halloween feast. As long as I can find it.
Well, at least we captured Fenrir Greyback.
Oh, Greyback already escaped.
We're not even... I handed him to you on a silver platter, you incompetent. What?
Yes, it happens quite often. Our department is adequate at capturing werewolves, but we've never been very good at holding them.
Geez, Arkham Asylum Werewolf Capture Unit over here.
We did hold on to most of his followers, so it'll be some time before Greyback is bold enough to attack Hogwarts.
Yeah, see you next Halloween. Or maybe some other event in between.
Attention, everyone. I believe it's finally time for our long overdue Halloween feast entertainment.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da-da. We've been planning for this for ages. We're skeletons and we dance. When you've got a lot of bones and you want to dance, but you don't have any hats. We're going to Hogwarts. Alright, unfinished business complete. We just wanted to do a 10-second dance. Now we can rest eternally. Thank you, Dumbledore.
Happy Halloween.
Yay, the feast is complete! We got this outfit that I'm definitely going to wear for at least a little bit. Absolutely. We're not quite ready to start the next chapter, Boom. Oh, man, I could have been wearing this. This does kind of match. But here we go. This is a hilarious outfit. And I like that my bracelet is still on and kind of clipping through the gloves a little bit. That's fine. I'm not going to fix that. I'm just going to wear that. Yes. Glorious. Why would we not wear this just all the time? It's a big purple. None of the houses are purple. That's probably why they went with it. They didn't want to have any, like, they wanted a big, bright, garish color, but not favoriting any of the houses. So that really just left us with orange and purple, I guess, because everything else is kind of a major house color. And orange for Halloween, that would be silly, but okay, cool. We look like Carmen Sandiego. That's gonna be it for this adventure. See you guys next time when some more content drops. Bye for now.